go, baby. Who's ready, man? Who's ready, dude? I'm ready for a new year, man. New year, new me, man. No more bullshit. Take those scissors and just cut that bullshit out of my life, dude. I'm ready to go, dude. I'm ready to go, man. You know, I know that this is just a talk stream. You know, I know we can't show you actual gameplay. I'm sorry for that. But, you know, at the end of the day, dude, you know, I'm pumped up. You know, time's going to go quick. At the end of the day, I think it's far away, just over a month away. I mean, seriously, I mean, school's been out now for a whole month for me. It's really hard to believe, guys. You know, we go one more month, you know, we're just over 12 days. Well, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from the game being dropped. And by then, we'll know all the details pretty much under 2 weeks. I mean, I'm excited, dude. You know, I'm really excited, chat. You know, this is... you know, it's a pretty good game. I mean, I'll be able to pretty much answer any questions you guys have. I'll look for you guys in the game. Hey, face scan. Hey, this. You know, go to this playbook, whatever. You know, we could do anything you want tonight. Obviously, we can't show the actual footage last night here of the actual beta. But anyway, man, what is up in the chat, dude? Who's ready to go, dude? I want to see the chat going right now, man. What's up, dude? How is everyone doing in the chat tonight, dude? Holy smokes, man. We got Rich, Corey, Fishy. What's up, Swift, Ian? Lily Ortiz. Grimes. What is up, everyone? Sorry, I missed some comments, Lily and Grimes. Hopefully you're still there. It's good to see you, man. Joe V, what up, man? How we doing, chat? Ian, everyone in the chat? Lily and Austin are big sophomores now, man. It's hard to believe. Yeah, good old Subway, man. I haven't really had that much Subway. I have not had that much Subway this summer. I used to joke with my students all the time. We have a Subway on campus. I would get it almost every day, pretty much every day. But, you know, I don't have it that much in the summertime because I have it at, you know, on campus all the time. Looky, looky, I got a cookie right there. There it is. You got a job? No, you didn't, Grimes. Hell no. Hell no, dude. You got a job at Subway? Good luck with disc. What do you mean, Curve? What are you talking about, Curve? What's up, Aiden? It's not right down the hall. That is true, Lily. That's true. Yeah. Are you really, Ian? Who's getting married? You're gonna be in Cleveland this weekend? Austin, are you joking, dude? Don't tell me it's the on-campus one. It's gonna be the. Is it the one down Abbey Road? It's got to be down Abbey Road. What's up, Three Strikes? Well, Curve, here's all I'm gonna say, dude. All right, here's all I'm gonna say, Curve. All right. I really don't care what you do. This is not a threat. there's really nothing you can do to get in my head, dude. I mean, you beat me 1v1, I'll say you're better and stuff, but if you're trying to plot something with Chen, Caleb, and whatever, nothing's going to happen, dude. I mean, if you want to spam or, get 20 people, ruin my Discord, whatever, I mean, that would really show a lot of maturity on your part. I mean, you guys, I'm not sure what you mean by good luck in your Discord, but I mean, I know I kicked some people out of the Discord, but I mean, there's really no reason for any drama anymore, dude. What's up, Welch? How you doing, bro? I appreciate you, Welch. Appreciate you, man. Ian said, my girlfriend's friend, if I see you, I'll buy it. Nice, Ian. I appreciate it, man. It's by Drug Mart near Giant Eagle. So which one is that, Austin? The one down the street of LCC? Oh my gosh, Lily. Well, Lily, to be fair, you're making money. Tuition Shake's what everyone wanted to get, yeah. Some people didn't even get interviewed for that, Lily. But also 3 strikes. So does it play more like college? Yes. Is the commentary better? No. Are the graphics better? Yes. I wouldn't even say graphics. I would just say the presentation's better, which is what matters, like how the game is presented. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nice, Austin. Nice. But anyway, guys, so Austin and Lily, we appreciate you, but I'm going to go on my Madden talk here. So obviously any students out there just, it's not really for you guys. But, anyway, so Madden 26 beta here. So my big thoughts on this game, and, I'm going to play it with, some of the audio and stuff. Because I don't even think that's really, I mean, they say it's a closed beta, but I can't really show anything. But there's a little bit of volume. It's not like anything's really, So all I'm trying to say is, I think I'm a little bit disappointed in the fact that it's the last night and we have no franchise. What that means is it's either not ready or they want it to be a big surprise. I know RBT or someone else said that franchise is going to be, one of the biggest upgrades we've seen in a while. I think it is the halftime show, but the problem is with Scott Hansen. The problem is though, like, dude, if that's only offline franchise, not online franchise, then like it just sucks. So like that's kind of how I feel about it. But again, that's all franchise stuff. And again, it ends tonight at midnight, so be very careful if you have it. Try to play it, right? It was only 8 days. Sucks. Time flies, guys, right? And again, the ratings are not accurate, so don't spend any time doing that. Any college football people out there, you're literally, under 2 weeks. You guys should be very excited, okay? My big thing with just kind of what we've been seeing and, crap like that, I heard someone say that Playmaker now is LT. I'm going to try that now in Predace mode to confirm that, because now RS is now trucking. So, no more RS up. It's just press LT. Maybe it's LT then RS. So like I said, I mean, yeah, that really could be a problem. The offensive AI, again, it's all offline stuff. When you're in the snow games, I can't show you, but I can tell you, I believe the difference is anything that's like it's just an estimate. Anything like that's like 40 plus yards is like you can't really see. So you just like estimate where like you like in a snowy game, it's not a snowy game, it's a heavy snow game. You cannot see the field goals. So like it for like 40 plus yards, extra points, which is like 37 yards, 30, like it's like once you get in the 40s, it like you think it's a chip shot. No, it's not. Like it's pretty cool. But again, I want to see that in Ultimate Team. If we're not going to see that in Ultimate Team, then at the end of the day, it's like I just feel like it's not going to make the game as fun as it could be. And again, we say that word fun, right? Now, wear and tear, I think, cannot be an ultimate team. If we have wear and tear in ultimate team, you're going to have backups. And at that point, it's going to be more pay to win because, oh, I have a great backup. Oh, I didn't have one, because I can't afford one because I want to pay my starters. They did take it out of cut and they left it in Dynasty. I also feel like because of how it ran in cut in the beginning / Dynasty throughout, this is all college football talk now, the wear and tear from college football may translate into Madden a year late, but they might learn from the way it's coded on how to make it better. So I'm going to still expect, okay? So like I'm going to expect, just a rough beginning for wear and tear and whatever. And honestly, that even goes to my next point. Like if you're doing a franchise, you should not make it in the first 5 days because there's always these emergency patches. So, what do you mean, Curve? You're not allowed to make a video. Yeah, you can. I can't show any footage. If I show any footage, it's illegal. I can't show any footage. No, I know, Derek. I'm doing that right now on the stream. So, yes, I will do that right now on the stream, dude. You're probably a Browns fan, aren't you, Derek? With Shador and Gabriel. Nice, dude. What's up, Red Pen? How you doing, dude? Well, Joe V, dude, I already told him that you should be B or C tier, but, the Pacers say, I bet, Lily. But all I'm going to say is this, right? Going back to Joe V. Joe V, we are not doing the franchise ratings until like, what's it called? Like early July. So we started talks in the commissioner chat, but it's like, that's all on standings placement. It has nothing to do with like your actual see, I wish, this is the only thing I don't like. And I'm just going to say it for what it is. I think it's not that hard to do this. In franchise mode, they should let you pick the draft order. Even for online fantasy draft. So like for ESPN fantasy football, they do let you import a draft order. So you can still draft online for fantasy football, which by the way, July and early August are big times for fantasy football drafts. It's coming up, guys. But all I'm trying to say is like they let you sometimes import what draft order you have. That way, you can do random cards and then trade draft picks with your friends. We should have it in this game because the franchise draft is everything in 5 to 6 seasons, probably 5 next year, of the actual franchise. And it lasts at least 7-8 months, and it's probably 8 months. So if not 9 months, right? So 8-9 months. That draft means everything. I got picked 32 last year. It sucks. We should have some way where if someone has a middle pick, but they would rather have the end pick, maybe I would trade up, and I would have got Sauce Gardner, a top corner in the game, right? X Factor 99 overall, 24-year-old corner, right? So, it's we should be able to import what draft order it is based on us as a league. It's online franchise. That is one feature I disagree with. I know it's possible to make it in the game code. It's just, work around the code or, make it happen. It's just so unfortunate. It's not part of the game. But yeah, I do want to see some of these, what's it called? Face scans. If anyone wants, any face scans, let me know. But like I said, there is no franchise, so we're going to have to do it just from a quick play here. I'm going to actually use Shador Sanders. Screw it. I'm going to also do a non-snow game. I'm going to go against Lamar Jackson. I think he's been overpowered as fuck recently. So Browns, Ravens, here we go. I'm going to do all Madden here. I'm going to go into game. Competitive. I'm going to do A15. I do want to see some of these face scans here. But yeah, I am sorry, guys, if you guys had no beta code, dude. At the end of the day, it's not even that bad. Some of these things are so buggy.
Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on.
Yeah, honestly, I really, dude, in all honesty, I don't know if you're allowed audio or not, so I will actually mute that, which does kind of suck, because I feel like the audio is still considered part of the game. So, I mean, it was like 5 seconds, so if anyone from EA is watching or whatever, dude, I mean, whatever, it's 5 seconds, like, but yeah, like, the movement feels nice, but I mean, I just want to see some of these face scans here. The quarterback entry, this is more offline stuff. You know, the quarterback coming out of the field, the animation looks pretty good, but I like the old one when they had like a video. Like they used to have like a video of the quarterback like celebrating or something like when he came out of the field. That was pretty cool. All right, let's sub out Joe Flacco here. So where is it? Coaching. Yeah, I know. I muted it, Kurt. I muted it. They are, Ian. They are. Dylan Gabriel is in the game. Shador is in the game. Okay, so Shador is in the game for a face scan. Dylan Gabriel is in for a face scan. 68 overall each. Okay. I mean, dude, in all honesty, I would put them in the game, but it's gonna be like a 70 overall quarterback. Like, there's no abilities either, so I'm just gonna keep Flacco. But yeah, so looking at the Browns playbook, I do have an advantage, I will admit. The playbook is not going to change from now until launch. So as I look at this playbook, there is an expansion to the gun normal, and there's now some like motion plays. They definitely added even more motion plays to this game, and stuff like that. But like I said, I mean, the handoff game feels faster. I would not go though in saying that it favors the offense, because as the game is faster, you have to understand that like you have to hit the hole faster. You have to make decisions faster. So like it really favors both parties. And honestly, I'm getting a little bit worried because I think they actually helped man coverage. So right there, I got a really bad animation. But it is pro F, it is. I'm kind of excited that we have Deontay Johnson. He made a cool catch there for us. I don't really know what to expect out of him, though. Oh, no, that was Cedric Tillman. I don't mind Tillman, but Juckins is our X factor. If he plays good, Juckins from OSU, we have Juckins, Njoku, Judy. I could live with that, but we need that like one more receiver, dude. Jerry Judy can't do everything for us, dude. But yeah, so here's why I think man coverage. I just got picked off in man coverage. Damn, man coverage seems really good in this game, dude. Fuck. But the one thing I mean, it was literally a break. It was an out route versus man coverage. The guy jumped it. Like, what the fuck? But, I mean, all I'm trying to say, dude, is like, here's why I think man coverage blitz could be overpowered, aka cover zero. If the game does play faster, you're gonna have to make the read faster. So, like, if that makes sense, I mean, it should make sense. So, I mean, I could see cover zero being pretty glitchy. Besides that, I do want to kind of toggle with like some zone drops here. There's also a new feature, which I'm going to try out here versus Lamar Jackson here. There is a new feature we already know, the stunts, the custom zones, but also you can actually, instead of shading, you can pass commit outside, pass commit inside for your DBs. So I'm just going to press, cover 6, and then I'm going to go to RS secondary. And then, oh wait, no, is it L1? Yeah, I think it's L1, guys. Because R1 is is run commit. Yeah, man is really good. So if I go right now to cover 4, And if I go to RB, it's RB. Route commit is brand new this year. I'm going to commit to the inside, LS in. So RB and then LS in or out. Before, it was like, I'm going to pass commit. I'm going to pass commit, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and, less about, well, first of all, hold on. So it's RB. You can do pass or run up the middle, run left, run right. The only thing I don't understand though is, can I do pass commit and pass inside? Because if I say so again, RB, I can pass commit to the inside, pass commit to the outside. We don't know yet. The game code, does that cheat up for linebackers too? Or is that only defensive backs? It's definitely not going to help the pass rush. If I pass commit outside, okay, cool. So I think that if you pass commit, it definitely helps. It definitely helps the D-line. When you pass commit, the D-line will do a pass rush move automatically. They know it's a pass based on what you told them as a coach. So like that part I get, but the whole pass inside, pass outside, let me know if you have the beta, your thoughts on that. What's up, Account? How you doing, dude? I also want to try safeties. So when I make my safety adjustments, okay, what you do is you press RS, coach adjustments, and it's safety depth, safety width, safety midpoint. So I'm going to set mine to prevent distance in 4-6. So I literally have a 4-6 defense. It looks like a normal 4-6, but my safety's 30 yards in the end zone. That's what Greg Williams used to do, the D coordinator. He would have, his safety 30 yards downfield. That was his philosophy. We're not going to, if someone gets beat on a vertical streak, you go get him on the sidelines or whatever, cut the angle off. So at the end of the day, there are advantages to this. I also feel like if I do, and honestly, I might want to just see, right now they're in the red zone, so we can't do this if it's deep. I want to try how overpowered cover 2 would be with safeties back, because that would hopefully prevent the deep outsides being exploited. Because at some point, the deep outsides for cover 2 can be buffed. If your safeties are, I think you can play your safeties in the sideline too. Safety width, wide. So if I do a nickel cover 2, my safeties are wide. That stops the deep outside, and you have 3 hooks in the middle. And then you would user the deep middle, obviously. That could be pretty fucking glitchy, actually, the more I think about that. You have a deep zone KL on the outsides for cover 2. So I have my safeties at wide depth. They literally are they're not to the sidelines, but like when you have your safeties spread in cover 2, the sidelines are guarded, right? Or what you could do is you could literally switch stick, and this is why this game's awesome now. You can switch stick. I can user the safety, stay in cover 2, okay? I know the middle's open, but if I user the safety and then have one of my linebackers, I think you can, audible in cover 2. Let me check. Can I audible a hook to deep blue? Let me check. Middle third, yeah. So put a sub linebacker safety. Put a sub linebacker safety at linebacker. Cover 2, spread your safeties, and then you have a guy in the middle third. Then get the switch stick, to the middle streak. You switch it to him, and then cut the angle off, pick it off, and seam. This game is really good because I like how they actually added some new features. It is, dude. This game is different. I know we can't show you footage like that, but I'm not going to get too much out of this, but at the end of the day, it's I just feel like it is a brand new game, which is how it should feel. So I'm going to try a concept here. Is there a motion? Okay, I'm going to go to formation. Formation, gun. As we know, gun Y off close. There are some new plays in this playbook. Okay? So there are like, oh wow. It starts in gun empty. The running back motions to me. He motions to me. It's either I hand the ball off to him or it's a play action. So this one's a play action. Found a Njoku there in the flat for 5 yards. Nice. So gun empty, send him in, and then or it could be a fake motion, backdoor screen, back where he motioned. So if he takes someone from that side and brings him over, then I have a screen pass open. I'm gonna try the screen pass here. So motion, and then he keeps going over. Jailback screen. Okay, 6 yards. Yeah, I mean, I could have sat here for 8 hours. You know, I mean, I could have learned more of these plays for the Browns because whatever this playbook is, why would they change it with a month left? Like what they have in the game right now is like supposed to be like the updated versions, like the beta. So like knowing what playbook I like, I could have had a big advantage here. Yeah, this is very overpowered. I can go to gun empty right to running back gun normal. Yeah, I mean, I also like abilities being nerfed in the sense that there's no absolutes. That's really huge. And again, there's no way for CPU games, anything offline, there's no way that you guys would do the untarget offensive line blocking. To do that, all you do is press L1 triangle, and then you literally select the player you want to ignore or untarget. So there's no reason to do that for the CPU. So it's probably for the loop blitz. Disengages, online play. I can already see that being glitchy though. Like serious, like where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, you know, switch stick's pretty good. But yeah, I'm probably going to run my OG slants offense next year too. Yes, Radical, yes. Every other year had it. Every other year. This is the only year where it never had it, dude. It sucks. Really, Kush, really. The outburst. Yeah, I mean, see, for me, I think custom stemming a corner out is the number one thing to lab. Like, honestly, I'm going to go into press mode right now and see what we can do with custom zoning here. And again, I'm not saying it's going to be the best stream ever, guys, but like, I mean, I'm limited what I can do for you guys. I mean, I'm trying to give you some good content here, but, you know, in the summertime. But, I mean, I do want to check right now. If I go to, like, training camp, you can do it. Team practice, okay? I can have 2 remotes here. So if I have 2 remotes, then I can obviously script it where I know the offense and defense. So obviously normal competitive game style, we want that perfect. Okay, continue. Let's turn this remote on. Y sail is one of the most important plays to stop. Okay, gun normal was a top 3 meta last year. I think RPOs got nerfed honestly. According to W they did. Okay, according to W they did. Okay. So what that means is the D-line plays the run, the DBs play the pass every time for RPOs. We'll see if that's true or not. I would just take his word, okay? So here we go. I'm in pass mode right now, okay? Bengals, Browns, whatever. Cool, okay? So hit ready. Let's do all Madden for both. So I am going to try Y sail, custom stem corner, obviously a slant. I also want to try the cover 2 adjustments. So here we go. So I am going to, I believe your best chance of stopping it could be, let's try cover 3. So I'm going to try cover 3 against this Y sail concept. So pass, Y sail. So I'm going to custom stem this corner all the way down. Okay, like all the way down. Slant the middle guy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see what the CPU can guard. Okay, and then obviously you can probably like guard the flat, and then you switch stick. See, you can guard 2 routes at once. I would not bank on 3 routes. It's tough. So if you know the concept, you know how to beat it. It's all called anticipation of defense. Okay, defense is anticipation. Offense is about timing. Okay, so if I have Y sail, one of the best concepts in the game, we obviously have, again, the corner is custom stemmed, the flat route from the running back, okay? The streak from the receiver, because if you bite down too much, the streak's open. And then you have an in route, maybe a slant or a post in the middle, okay? So if I run that play normal against cover 3, okay, then what happens every time is that tight end's open. Because even if you have the guy in a purple zone, they got, like, it's such a crisp route that tight end wins every time. Okay, so again, I want to see from this custom zoning. I want to see this. What custom zones beats that. So if I have, right now I have a purple zone, a seam flat. Let me see what happens if I try to custom stem that. The custom stem, you press RS. Wait, do I have to do that? All right. So you click on the player, you press. Wait. Hold on a second. Am I able to do it right there? Wait a second. So if I press, so it's RS, RSX, L1. All right, dude, that is way too many buttons. I'm a little bit concerned on that, dude. I'm a little bit concerned on that because it needs to be 2 buttons, not 3. What's up, JJ? How you doing, dude? That's right, man. Summertime. Daughters of summer, dude. So if I press... So to do a custom zone, I can't just press L1 and then the D-pad. It literally has to be X, L1, D-pad. X, L1, D-pad. X, L1, D-pad. So if I bring that guy down, let's see what it does in my zone here. Definitely cut the angle off. So if I move this purple zone over, custom zone him down 1. So I just custom stemmed a seam flat down 1. And then obviously, so what's happening is initially, yeah, that's covered. That's awesome. So now I have to change my zone drops. Let me see if that does anything to zone drops. See, I think the biggest part of this game now that we have zone drops and, just really anything in the game. So I'm going to go to curl flats. I'm going to try that at 20. And then same thing. I'm going to do this. That's fine. Let me see. All right, so let's custom stem him down here all the way. Because if we can stop these corner routes being custom stemmed, I mean, that's really a big part of the game. So again, I have a zone flat here. Custom zone. Custom zone in that spot, 20 yards. Call hike. Wait. Didn't do anything. I mean, I'm telling you guys, there's got to be a good defense for this because I mean, maybe we won't sit there all day doing that stuff, but I'm telling you guys right now, like, you can sit there with the custom zones all day, dude. What's up, Will? Are the stunts usable? I'm going to run some stunts for you guys right now. Here we go. Let's test them right now. So I'm going to do just a base nickel, nickel 4-man rush. 4-man rush with stunts against just a normal pass play. Okay. So let me go ahead here, and I got to choose the stunt actually. So choose new play. So here we go. Okay, cover 3. Just cover 3 out of nickel. Okay. And then I am going to, let me see. For offense, does not matter what I pick here. Are they effective? The problem is, it's a cat and mouse game. So, like, just because you fix it, like, for example, if you're stopping the custom stem corner route, then all I'm going to do is just do a normal corner route. Because there's a custom stem corner route, there's a normal corner route. So if you're cheating up on one of my plays and you're going to, fix all your zones, then I'm just going to, change my custom stems. I'm going to change my, I'm going to change the depth of the route. Custom zones are only good against players who, like, don't know how to, like, think or act. Like, if someone's running the meta, but they don't know how to, like, adapt or improvise, then yeah, if you know how to stop Y sail with the right adjustments with the custom zoning, or you know how to stop this play with custom zoning, then yeah, do it. But if someone can adjust, then it's not really going to do as much as you think. So when you're on the play screen, hold triangle for stunts, and then oh wow, they finally fixed it. I think they finally fixed it. So stunning only used to be on the 3rd play. Wait, this actually is. Wait. Okay, I think, yeah, I'm a little bit upset by EA on this one. So EA messed up a little bit because when I go to pick a stunt and I hold triangle, it's going to pick the triangle play. Oh, wait. It's not just triangle for stunts. It could be X or square. You just hold it. So you press it for the play, you hold it for that play, that stunt. So if I want, like, cover 4, with D-line stunts, okay? So I run cover 4 quarters, okay? But if I want the X, not the square play, I hold X and I get the stunts. So we have the left 2 stunt and they cross, the right 2 are the same. I'm going to try a 4-man. It's called left tempo 4-man. Wait a second. No, I'm going to try. All right, El Paso 4-man. That is a stunt where both of them cross. El Paso stunt, and then I'm going to try it against Y sail here. Let's just see what happens here with the instant replay. And I'm definitely spreading my D-line out. Here we go. So CPU is using the offense, and CPU is on the D-line. I am on the safety. Here we go. Hike. So let's see how long they had to throw here. So instant replay. I called hike. So the guy who is in the middle 2, how the stunt works is they go up, they pause, and they fake out the guard, and then they go to the tackle. So D-line stunts is what makes football great, right? So they call hike, they do like a little shake and bake, and then they go to the outsides. The DNs, ooh, that seems very overpowered actually. Wait a second. So what's happening, and again, I mean, I know that, this is really all we can do anyway, guys, at the end of the day, so bear with me here. that D-line stunt was not glitchy, but I can tell it was effective. The right guy came in, but how long did it take? In real time, 1, 2, 3, he's sacked. So it's better than like 4 seconds, right? So, I mean, it's not blitzing, but it's a 4-man. So a standard 4-man rush is better now than previous years because you can actually do stunts with, and then, throwing a blitzing corner with that, something like that. I mean, that could be pretty damn effective. Or if I have like an inside stunt with a middle linebacker up the A gap, right? So if I go, and again, all that could be labbed, right? The first meta blitz might be a blitz with a stunt combo. Okay. So all this stunt is just real quick, the D line. So these guys from the snap, okay, they are actually, okay, the DNs are actually going right here in the C gap, okay? Or would that be the B gap, whatever it is, right? So like that middle gap between the tackle and the guard. So they're going right in diagonally. These guys are like they jump up, they pause, and then they go around to that gap. So they go up, pause, and then they hit that. So they don't go all the way around. They actually hit these spots both, which means this guy. Let me see what the center does actually in that situation. How does the center block the stunts? So instant replay here on that. The center is in no man's land. He is doing nothing. That's where they have to have a adaptive AI somehow program the player where the center's doing nothing. So everyone has a one-on-one animation, which is what you want. Because you have 4 chances then for a 1v1 win. So we're already seeing some overpowered stuff here. It could be a defensive game, in my opinion. Interesting. So, I mean, that's what I see there. 1 hour left. I know, dude. I know. Dude, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, bro. No beta code. But yeah, I mean, look, guys, at the end of the day, dude, I mean, I do want to see some other things here. Look out for those stunts to be very overpowered. All right, next thing I want to see playmakers. So let's go to resume here. I'm going to call hike. So I'm going to playmaker, or can I truck? Yeah, you can truck. Yep. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Yep, to playmaker, it's LT first. So if you want a playmaker, you press LT and then RS up. Okay, and I just had a D-line pick there, but so it is. Well, first of all, I'm calling hike with Joe Flacco, and I'm rolling out of the pocket. So, also, I did say this in my previous video, and this is just common football IQ, right? D-line stunts may have saved scrambling quarterbacks from being too overpowered. I am literally calling hike right away with Joe Flacco. I'm rolling out because the DTs are stopping and then going to the outside. It's obviously adaptive AI. So the D-line is going to do their best to follow the quarterback where they're going. As a defensive lineman, right here, okay? This guy right here, okay? If I call hike as the quarterback and I roll out right away, this D lineman on the stunt is already moving that way. Doesn't mean he's containing. When someone contains, they lose pass rush. They lose their abilities. Okay, maybe there is going to be a risk reward for D-line stunts. When you do a D-line stunt, you are almost pass committing. So then what that means is maybe you have no outsiders or you have less inside stuff. Who knows? If you can do D-line stunts without pass committing or while still having good run sheds, well, yeah, you're going to do stunts every single fucking play. Because why wouldn't you? Right? It's not like it's, real football. Because, I mean, it's a simulation of it. But if it was real football, well, yeah. You don't want to stunt every time because then the O-line's going to get ready for it every time. So you have to throw them off every now and then, where it'll be a normal pass rush up the gaps. So this is a chance because these D lines or these two interior guys are already at the snap, a half a second in. They're already moving that way. Go ahead. Scramble out. This guy already has a good jump on it. He's already in motion. And then he will continue that angle and cut you off. And then just press RS. Or actually, no. RS is people that aren't D linemen. But anyway, to Playmaker, you will press LT, hold it, and then RS, up, down, left, right. You can truck, you can juke, you cannot spin, because, circle is obviously, a receiver icon. But, unless I press LT and then circle, let's see. Nope, I mean, that throws it for a free form, yeah. So there is no spinning, but you can do jukes behind the line of scrimmage, which is crazy. I just don't know why I didn't do that in previous years. Even 10 years ago, there was juking. You couldn't just make the game juke on. Why now? It's so weird to me. I mean, we really did talk about a lot of the new features. I mean, obviously, abilities is more of a lab per ability thing. Face scans are in the game, even for Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel. If Gabriel's in there for a third round pick, they probably have a lot of face scans for us, which is nice. No franchise. Ultimate Team, again, has that feature. It has that feature where, it has that feature where you can do, when you open up a pack, hey, this is, the best player, at this position. You pull a brand new quarterback. Here are your current quarterbacks. Do you want to quick sub them in? Yes or no? So, I mean, there are a lot of new features, and there's a lot of things in the game that are actually new. So, what was everyone saying? Any game-breaking abilities? What's up, Luke? Sadly, JG World, earlier in the stream, we didn't really do much. We just went over other stuff too. I mean, it's gonna be about an hour stream, so it's it's really all rewatchable. Spider Monkey, any game breaking abilities? Not really, but I will say just again some concerns are wear and tear, weather for Ultimate Team. Is it in the game? Is it not? Ultimate Team, I want to see how they do field passes again. We're going to make better videos when we come time for launch, more info, pre-order, overall stuff. Make sure you pre-order by, I believe it's July 24th, to get that free 80 Jalen Hurts. Rookie premieres should also be by literally next week or the following week, guaranteed. So before July 10th, guaranteed. So again, Danny's to go. There is no more codes. The beta expires in 1 hour, so. True, Kush, true. No, I get it, bro. So, like I said, guys, I mean, it's going to be a really fun game, but talking about pre-order stuff, I would consider using your stuff on the field passes. Because the premium pass, because it's $15, it's 1,500 points. You have 4,800 points. That still leaves 300 for a blitz offer or an offer down the road. A special offer, a daily offer for 100 points, right? So you have 3 field passes, The reason why I don't like buying packs right away is you have the pre-order players, Jalen Hurts. You have 3 rookie premieres, hopefully. Hopefully they do more, like 4, 5, 6. But the more they do it, the more it helps NMS. I mean, think about it. The more they give you for premieres, the less money people will probably spend at launch because you already have a good team at launch. If that makes sense. So, like an advantage, if you will. So people buy in the beginning because A, it's at its peak for sure, and B, for a comp advantage because, Tyreek Hill 86 speed at launch is infinitely better than the 80 overall corner Ronald Darby. So point of the story is, I am not a big fan of buying packs in the beginning to sell stuff because, I'll never forget, we pulled an 86 Chris Jones. It was the highest overall. It was either 85 or 86. And I'll never forget that Chris Jones was literally price capped, or he was price floored, or both. And EA controls the market. They control the market at launch because they know everyone uses those pre-order points. Everyone does. Whether it's the MVP bundle or the deluxe bundle, they know the hardcore fans. If I had to put a number on it for Ultimate Team, not your casual franchise players, not your offline players, not your play now players, not your superstar players, like online MUT competitive, I would say 75%. 3 out of 4 players, because they love Ultimate Team that much, this is their number 1 game mode, they are getting the deluxe edition. There's too much of an infiltration of MUT points. It causes literal, I guess, in a state, deflation. Because, I'm pretty sure what it means, right? Definition of deflation. Yeah, so, inflation, deflation. Inflation is like people have too many coins, and they have too many coins, everything goes up in price. That's inflation because the dollar is less. So if everyone has 1 million coins, then everything goes up in price because everyone has purchasing power. Deflation is happening because everything is going down in price. Well, why is that? Everyone has players. Everyone's buying packs. You have the supply. And yes, the demand's there, but how do you make coins? You have MUT points, that's great. How do you translate the MUT points when you buy packs, bundles, whatever, packs, bundles, starter packs, whatever. How do you translate that to coins? Well, you can't unless you sell your players. Well, wait a second. If everyone is selling their players, then there becomes an infiltration. It's flooded. If it becomes flooded, the prices, tank. So EA, they know that. They regulate the market. So I'll tell you right now, I did it last year. It was not fun. I couldn't even sell anyone. Everyone was already the price floor. 3-4 days later, new price floor, stop. 3 days later, new price floor, and then you anticipate the price floor. Nope, sorry, that was the last price floor. Like, it's like, dude, like, it's not a free market. It's not a free market at launch for Ultimate Team. So my advice from a MUT veteran and really, someone who loves the market and the economy of the game, it's a really big part of the game, right? For NMS, do not spend your points besides the premium pass, because the premium pass, it will still give you coins. It will still give you good rewards. It'll be more spaced out. You're definitely going to get your season 1 masher players sooner. Last year we had some great players, right? Hines Ward, McCaffrey, he was overpowered, right? So, understand that, at launch last year, there were some good season 1 cards. Max Crosby off the edge, right? Maxed out, season 185 overall. So, if you were to get, more maxed out players for free or get them quicker, then you're still getting the comp advantage that you want in the first 2 weeks as you would with other coins. So again, that's my argument on that. So yeah, appreciate it, man. You're right. You're right, Luke. It is 4600. Damn, man. Yeah. I'm gonna also probably get a new gaming chair, so I'm excited for that too. So there is a good chance. They finished my whole frame for my new house. They finished all 3 floors. They have to do like the roof, the siding, the yard, the kitchen, the cabinets, other stuff, the toilets, sinks. So there's still a lot of stuff to be, the drywall, the painting, the garage, other stuff. So, the driveway. So there's a lot they have to do, but there is a chance it could be a mid-August. That's the earliest. The latest is like early September. But I kind of hope it's like mid to late August, because then we're only like 2 weeks into the game, like 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks into the game, and like we're in a new place. So I'm excited. Any questions you guys have, comment below. This was just look, it was a fun stream. It was me talking to you guys about the new game. I could do a video all I want, but this is just, it was your guys' chance to join the stream. If you weren't here, it is what it is, but it was your chance to join the stream. Ask any questions you have. Hey, Matt, can you go to this roster? Tell me how this looks, whatever, playbook, whatever. This was your chance. I want to give you guys a chance. I know that, it's the last day of the beta, but at the end of the day, it's the best we can do. So the next step is obviously rookie premieres. Hang out for a, last minute video, other stuff. Make sure you're selling your stuff, because, you should have, 10 plus million, if you prepared and crap like that. Hopefully you guys have 10 million, because that should be enough to get all the premieres. And honestly, there was 1 year where they gave you 32 premieres. And even then, there were like 3 or 4, I think it was 3 quarterbacks. So really, there's like 30 players, because why would you need 3 quarterbacks? Maybe one had a good release, one was glitchy, one was faster, fine. But it's not like you needed it. They had 5 receivers. You really needed like 3. Because there's always like a team captain or a launch one or a season 1 player. So, long story short, just understand that like times like that, I was able to get 24 that year, and I had like, 10, 12 mil still. And that was the year that, was it the year that I did that? I forget, dude, fuck. What's up, John? What's how you doing, dude? The rookie premieres, honestly, dude, again, if it's a quarterback, we already have an 80 Hertz. The 80 Hertz goes to an 87, and he has all theme teams, pretty glitchy, pretty fast for sure, and he has a good release in my opinion. So, especially especially a decently good scrambling quarterback with jukes now behind the line of scrimmage. Also, they should add tush push to the game. Fuck it. It's in real football, then add it in the game. I want to see quarterbacks sneak back. I want to see quarterbacks sneak back in the game, dude. Like, what happened to that, dude? 4th and inches. That's why this game makes me go crazy, bro. 4th and inches is not fucking easy versus a good player, dude. Any goal line play, any A-gap handoff, in goal line, it's going to be 5-3 defense or any goal line defense. Even 6-1 could stop it, in the gaps. Pinch, crash middle, hover over the center. Like, you're fucked. Like, they got to make 4th and inches, like, real life. Like, the offense has the advantage, not the defense. Like, because if you pass the ball on 4th and inches, you overthought it. Oh, you overthought it. So I'm going to run the ball. And if I run the ball, I better fucking get it. It's an inch. Like, it pisses me off. It should be easier. It would. I don't think quarterback sneak is overpowered anymore, bro. All the comp guys know how to stop it now, so. Spider Monkey, that is not true, bro. He's part of the pre-order. He's part of the limited time pre-order. It said if you pre-order by July 24th, you get him. So he's a pre-order thing. Nice job, Sean. Was 9 mil nice. if we can't get all the premieres for 10 mil and we play every day for 2 hours, roughly, I get that we could have done better. I get it. To be fair, the freaking what's that currency called? What's that promo called where the Ed Too Tall Jones, whatever? It's not Real Deal promo. What was it, dude? Yeah, the Jalen Hurts is a pre-order, dude. Not Rising Stars. Theme Team Surge. The Theme Team Surge promo killed me. At least 2 million. Because everything you did was not converted back to coins. If you spent coins on Surge, you did not get those coins back. It was dead money. It's like, sadly, it's like renting. If you rent, it's dead money, sadly. I'm not here for financial advice, but I'm going to give you guys one tip. Please don't lease a car. Okay? Please don't do that. Because literally, I saw one today where it was like to be fair, you have your life, whatever, but dude, it was like $400 a month for like a brand new 2025 electric vehicle. And I was like, wow, like, that could be really cool for $400 a month. But when you do it for the 3 years, that's already 11 grand. Like, people don't understand, like, when you do $400 a month to lease a car, you're literally paying 11.5 grand for 3 years. And then if you lease another car for 3 years, like $400, whatever, then you just paid 23 grand over 6 years. Well, 23 grand for 6 years, a car could last you like 16, 18 years. Well, at that point, just buy a nice used car. You could get nice used, you could get, easily, not a very nice Toyota, a nice used car for like, 20 grand, maybe 25 grand, used under 10K miles. So it's all about your return on investment. And, well, Matt, why are you saying that? Well, it happens in Ultimate Team. In Ultimate Team, for the Theme Team Surge, we had no return on investment. I spent all those coins for nothing back. What the fuck? So it's like, it fucked us. So we literally have around 10 million coins. If that's not enough for all the rookie premieres, I'm sorry. That's a bad look for the game. It's a bad look for the game. Because I get that a lot of players, I get it, have more than 10 mil on this channel, in this community. But that's because we have a diehard community, not for myself, but like for Madden. And like, I know a lot of you guys, at least, I won't say a lot, but I would say some of you guys do know more than me. And I would say a lot of you guys actually play my level or better. So like, we aren't the typical community of like, let's just buy packs and have fun. Like, we obviously know Madden and the community and the game and the content and the market and whatever. And so you're not going to get like MCS content like W or KMac from someone else. But like, at the end of the day, dude, like, it would be a bad look for the game. Because if anything, an outsider would say, I probably play the game too much. Like, obviously from a MUT community point of view, I could have played more. I could have done better. I could play more ranked, more MUT champs for sure. I could have done a better job, whatever. But like, if I can't get all the premieres as a YouTuber playing this game every day, roughly for 2 hours, I had some off days, whatever, until, June 1st. Like, that's a bad look for the game. Because what you're saying then is like, it's only for like your most extreme user. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I'm at least like an 8 or 9. Probably a 9. We'll say an 8. We'll say an 8. So if you're saying that you have to be a 9 or a 10 for all the premieres, that's a very, very small community. And like, I get that they deserve that, but like, at the end of the day, it's like, you have to make it obtainable for at least hopefully at least a third of the population. If you're only making it for like 10, 20%, like, the only way I could really describe that is like, it's kind of like saying like, for like a real life thing, like, you can only do this vacation if you have like this much in the bank. Well, some people have it, but most don't. Well, at that point, it's like, why are you making something that exclusive? Like, I mean, for me, I don't agree, dude. Blessed, that is not blessed. That is, dude. I respect you, bro. I do. That is bad advice, bro. Dude. Okay, I'm not gonna say bad advice because at the end of the day, it's your life. But look, there is no way that you should be leasing a vehicle for anything over for really anything over $400 a month. $400 for 3 years, dude. That is literally. I did the math earlier, dude. I mean, this is just all for fun, guys. $400 times 36 months. Oh my God, $400 a month. That's 14 grand for 3 years. So if you're saying that, I have no money for a car, I have no money for a car, dude, you're paying 14 grand for a car every 3 years. Whereas if you buy like, God, even a new car, that's like a sedan, like in the, 25 grand, like people act like new cars are so expensive, but you can literally get Toyotas last, a long time. I kind of wish I got one, but I got 4 for my family, whatever, just for my family, but next time I'm getting a Toyota. So if you can get a nice hybrid Corolla or a hybrid Camry for like 31,000. So like 31,000 financed, even though you might pay some interest on it. Let's just say that you pay, let's just say that you pay 34 grand for a pretty nice hybrid Toyota that will last you at least 15, 16 years. If I take that number, divide by 400 a month for leasing, that's 85 months. 85, that's 7 years of leasing. So 7 years of leasing, you just paid 34 grand. The Toyota lasts 15 years, minimum. You're done leasing in 7 years. You just got a car for double the value. And in 15 years, when you sell that car, you can probably sell it for like 4 or 5 grand still. Because Toyotas, if I have 15 times 12, because, 12,000 miles a year, 15 years for the car, 180,000 miles in Toyota, okay, 180 grand miles, you could probably get 3 grand for that. Excuse me. You can even sell that puppy. So, used or new, I don't care. It does depreciate, but you at least can sell it for something down the road, dude. That is true, Bless. You could buy it out. True. What I'm saying though is if you just keep leasing and like new vehicles every 3 years, like be careful. The RPO stuff, well, sure, Chase. So the RPOs are programmed. To be where the D line stops the run, the DBs stop the pass. Well, how is that helpful? The DBs might do a better job now at actually cutting off the passes, cutting off the blocks, whereas the D-line will do a better job stopping the run. I mean, you're not wrong, Bless. You're not wrong. I mean, I would always go with the used car. I regret getting a new car. I will never get one ever again. I will be getting a used car next time, probably Toyota, and then I'm looking for anything seriously under 10 grand miles. Anything under 10 grand miles. And if you're lucky, pre-certified, because pre-certified, you still get the extended warranty, which could be 3 years, 36,000 miles, or you get a roadside assistance, 5-year, 60,000 mile. Well, Toyota's a little bit different, but yeah. So, what up, Javi? How you doing, dude? What up, Javi? Matt Brooks, 10.5 mil, nice. Drop more than nice, exactly, Bishop, exactly. Yep. Nice. Guys, I will see you guys next time. It was good talking to you guys. I'm gonna go watch a movie, go to bed. I will see you guys around. Discord's always there. Any questions you guys have, I'm here for you guys.